you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining us, because together we truly are much more powerful when we come together in moments like these. This meditation came to me last night, so we're just going to go through it. It's going to be a little bit of an adventure, so bear with me. Just invite you now to get relaxed, sit comfortably wherever you are. You can close your eyes and just let your body relax for a moment. We're going to call in the light and imagine a stream of light pouring all over your head, your shoulders, your torso, around your legs, and a big pool all around you, about 3 or 4 feet in diameter. And now breathe that light up, back through your legs, your torso, your neck, your head. And then breathe out and just relax back into the light. Let this light support you as we start our meditation today. Let it cleanse anything that is not you, anything you're ready to release, and let it support you and your intentions you're setting here with us. Just relax for a moment and breathe. Now imagine you're outside. There are no trees around because you are high up on a mountain. There are rocks all around your feet. The sun is in your face. It's a warm day. You've been hiking for hours and hours and hours. Your guide is ahead of you. Your breath is getting heavy with the effort of the pack and the burdens that you carry with you. You feel sweat on your face, your clothes clinging to you, the rocks sliding beneath your feet, your legs weary with exhaustion. Your guide turns to you and says, just 10 more steps, and there's a place where we can rest. So you gather your courage and you take a deep breath and you walk 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Your guide gives you a big hug for how far you've come and how much you've been through. He takes the pack off your back, and you immediately feel more released, more relaxed, more at ease, with that burden now sitting on the ground beside you. Your guide also reminds you that you have a place with you where you can always go to rest. He begins to open up your pack, and you realize that your pack is getting bigger and bigger and bigger until you see a dark cavern in the middle of your backpack. And it looks inviting, it looks cool. And you stand there in amazement for a moment, realizing that you had that with you the entire time, and that it's a place where you can go anytime you need a rest. Your guide asks you if you'd like to go into the cavern and have a rest. It looks inviting. You can feel the cool air already coming in from it. So you take a few steps in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You enter the cool cavern. It's dark. There's nothing to see, but you can feel the coolness on your face, and you can feel your muscles relax because you've left your burdens outside. You think for a moment that how nice it would be to have a cool drink, and cool water starts to pour into your hands. You don't even know where it came from. It just appears in your hands. You wipe your hands, you wipe your face, you wipe it through your hair and all over you. Then you think for a moment how nice it would be to dry off, and immediately you're dry. And you realize in this cavern, anything you need is immediately made available. You also realize that your muscles are tired and need to relax, and you imagine a chair. And right beneath you, the perfect recliner appears. And you sit down, you stretch out a little bit, you get comfortable in this chair, and you realize it perfectly supports you. It perfectly supports your weight, your height, perfectly supports everything about you with the greatest comfort and the greatest ease. It almost feels like cool grass beneath you. You rub your fingers around and feel it You feel the coolness on your fingertips. You feel a connection with the earth. You lay your head back and relax. To your left, you feel something fuzzy. You reach over to explore and you realize there's a bear sleeping next to you. And instead of fear, you feel a warm-hearted connection with this creature next to you. You feel a heart-level connection already being made between you. You realize he's a being that is just as comfortable just being and doing. And you let that connection fill you and let his warmth warm you as you sit and relax in your cavern where you are completely safe and completely protected. And as you make this connection, you lie back, get comfortable, and almost fall asleep in this recliner. Your eyes are closed, your body is relaxed. You let your mind wander. If chatter comes up, it comes up, and you let it go without letting it bother you. Anything that comes up in your environment, you just let it flow through you. Really, truly, nothing can bother you while you're in this dark cavern, in this stillness, in this peacefulness all around you. You realize as you're relaxing here and just about to drift off into sleep, you feel your cells, all the cells, the trillions and trillions of cells in your body, seem to come alive. They know what to do. The cellular intelligence starts taking over. You can feel them healing, you can feel them resting and relaxing. You can feel all this movement and your body knows what to do. You feel it's almost like a golden blanket of warmth that surrounds you. And you feel the boundary between you and this dark cavern start to dissolve. And now you truly become the cavern. It really is just you. You're feeling all of the space beyond your body. All of that space, let it fill you and completely envelop you in this darkness and this peacefulness and this stillness as you relax and you rest and you just allow everything to be. Let any thought come, any feeling come up, and relax into it. You realize in this place anything is possible, but it's not you doing it. You're completely effortless and still and almost asleep. You start to think about what would you would like life to be like when you emerge from this cavern? What are your goals? Who do you want to be in your life? What kind of creative endeavors do you want to do? How do you want to feel when you reach the top of your mountain? You start to imagine those feelings. Feel a wave of bliss wash over you. You feel a wave of peace wash over you. You feel a wave of excitement and vitality as you can feel your entire body responding to all of these feelings. Your cells suck in all of that vitality and energy and bliss and excitement. And you can feel your body revitalizing within you and outside of you as your entire cavern fills up with this beautiful feeling of vitality, of rest, of excitement, of anticipation for reaching your goal. You realize outside of the cavern, you also start to connect. Now that you've connected with your body, with the creatures all around you, the earth, now you start to connect with what's outside of the cavern. And you realize even outside of the cavern, you have helpers. There's a divine intelligence that you're tapping into that knows how to bring you everything that you need and everything that you want. If you need water, it's there. If you need food, it is there. If you need health or energy or vitality, it is there. It is all around you. Within the cavern and outside of the cavern, you realize there's truly no difference. Now as you let this bliss and peacefulness rise up in you, you start to feel like you might be ready. You start to stretch your fingers a little bit. And as you move your hands around, you realize that your hands are on top of two stones. They're very smooth and they start to glow with a red, ruby, bright light that starts to glow as you realize that you're holding on to them and they're right underneath your hands. They respond to your touch and they get brighter and brighter until it's a soft pink light that fills up your cavern. And that soft pink light is filling you with vitality and energy and bliss feeling. So you let it envelop you. And you realize as you're holding on to these stones that you're programming everything that's happening around you. with complete effortlessness and ease. You're really just sitting here doing nothing, and yet everything is responding to your feelings, into what you're calling forth into creation and into manifestation. Now you gather all of that light, and you start to raise your hands a little bit. Feel that weight of the rubies in them. Feel them come together now and push them into one sphere in front of you. Feel that energy building in your hands and collecting from your cavern and coming into your hands. You can feel that energy and power in your hands right now. And now you're going to close it into your heart and put your hands on your heart center. And let that feeling anchor within your body. That feeling of bliss that you've been surrounded by, of having everything you need, of abundance, of peacefulness, of complete effortless manifestation. Breathe into it for just a second and let that anchor into your body. You hear your guide now beside you, asking if you're ready to go on. With this bliss and excitement, anticipation, and strength and bravery that you've now found, you nod your head that you're ready. So you start to walk towards the cavern doors, and you'll be there in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You emerge from your cavern. You look at the bright sky and feel the sun on your face and the same rocks beneath your feet, but you are completely different now. Now that you're outside of the cavern, you have that bliss within you, and it's accessible anytime. Your guide starts to close up the cavern till it gets smaller and smaller, and it fits neatly back into your backpack. He asks you if you're ready to take up your backpack again, and you nod your head. You're ready now. You have more energy. You have all the abundance you could ever need. So your guide helps you to put your backpack back on your shoulders. You take a deep breath and you look around. He tells you it's only a few more hours. You're so close to the top of your mountain. And he reminds you that this cavern is waiting for you anytime you need it. You don't need me, you don't need him, you don't need anyone else. You have absolutely everything you need with you at all times. Where you can rest, where you can recharge, where you can feel abundant and peaceful, where you can feel ready to face whatever mountain it is that you're ready to climb. Now your guide walks on ahead and you take your first steps. And you let that feeling of excitement of how you're going to feel when you reach the top of the mountain guide you the rest of the way. And so it is in our own lives. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We really appreciate you being here with us, and I hope this helps you just to relax and find the abundance that's with you all the time. Thank you guys. We'll see you later.